dum, 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 dum. It's working!
What are you doing?
Hey, Tony.
What is that?
Just something I'm working on. It's called the trash transit system.
Looks like a drink holder.
Well, it is a drink holder, but imagine this is a garbage can with another garbage can on the front. 6 o'clock in the morning, it hits a timer, opens the garage door. Out goes your garbage all the way to the curb. You don't have to worry about getting out of bed.
You need me to come take your garbage out for you?
No, I want you to help me build this. So I meet this guy from New York, and he's got this attitude, and he's God's gift to women. No, he's great. I mean, he's smart. He's a little bit, what's the polite way of saying neurotic? But I love the guy to death. He's great, because I'm not a craftsman. I'm a tinkerer. I'm a hack. And Tony knows how to make it look beautiful, and you're gonna love this. Forget about it. Okay, Tony, I admit it. I'm still in bed when the trash man comes. I hear the truck. By the time I get up, it's too late. He's down the street. So I thought, why not make some autonomous robot that'll do the job for me?
He can't get out of bed and get to work on time. Every day. Oh, traffic. Well, you don't get traffic if you leave at 5 o'clock in the morning.
As soon as he wakes up, the first thing he thinks about is an invention, something to motorize. He doesn't take out the garbage because he's just conditioned that he doesn't have to.
Basically scale this up. Take this model, make it full size, big enough for a couple of garbage cans. Have a little preset timer, 6 o'clock in the morning, it opens the garage, closes the door behind itself, and then a couple hours later, comes back in. No stinky garbage, no wife complaining that I didn't take the garbage out. And it's just one less thing to worry about. I thought we'd go get some metal at the metal supermarket. I'll rummage around, try and find some wheelchair motors. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it'll work.
All right, let's get motoring.
Rock and roll.
Good morning, Metal Supermarkets. This is Henry.
This is Donny.
Donny Hackett. What you building this week? Donny called looking to build one of his wild new projects.
After you.
Oh, good. Come on.
Go for it.
No, wait. I want to make sure it's straight, otherwise it's going to be crooked.
So these are going to get rolled into a nice perfect circle, about 20 inches around, that the trash can will drop into, like little drink holders.
That'll work.
All right, that's good, Henry.
What was total?
$36.97.
Can't beat it.
All right, we got everything we need material-wise. It's gonna be a long day, but hopefully by the end of today, we're gonna have the motorized trash trolley opening garage doors and taking the garbage to the curb. So let's get motoring.
Motoring.
Tony,
Whoa.
what do you think of this one?
What is it?
It's a wheelchair. You know, like the ones you see in the mall, you know, people shopping at
One
the
you see
store.
grandma cruising down the road with?
Exactly. So this must be capable of at least a couple 100 pounds. What do you think? I can, you know, just disconnect the motors, hook them up to relays. So I say we take these off, weld a little chassis, a little cup holder, one on the front, one on the back.
Let's tear it up, man.
Make it so, motor on. My thing is, you know, the motorization and the switching and the electrical, but Tony's like the master craftsman, woodwork, finishing, make it look like a nice piece of furniture. I don't really care what it looks like as long as it moves. No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. Okay. Okay, this is what I call adaptation automation. I mean, you know, we're not professionals, but hey, neither are you. But if that battery is, you know, longitudinally this way. Tootly. Obviously, we're using things that weren't designed to do what we're doing them with, but just like the motors have to adapt, we gotta adapt. When I flick this little switch, these motors should just jog for a second. That doesn't sound good.
Donny! Where
What
are
are you doing?
Looks like we got ourselves a frame over here.
That looks pretty good. You got the little casters on there.
What do you think of that?
All right, we have all our basic ingredients for this week's recipe. The only thing that I haven't really explained is the parts for the real brains of this whole thing. These little current sensors are gonna sit above a wire in the driveway. When this LED lights up, it's gonna hit this little photo resistor, which is gonna trip the bias on this NPN transistor. This little transistor's gonna trip this 12-volt automotive relay, which is gonna make the motors turn, in theory.
The whole thing is, to me, is pretty crazy because You know, the whole thing stemmed that he can't get up early enough to take the garbage out.
Who moved my stuff? Take your time, go slower. You gotta get that motor really hot.
One of the things that drive me crazy about Don, he's got great ideas. He flies off the bat with this great idea, but the procedure of following it and step by step to execute what he's looking for at the end is a different story. Stop doing it, Donnie, because you're getting against the sidewalls. You're bending the shaft. Hold the wheel.
No, it'll squeal.
Hold the wheel. Hold the wheel. And a lot of times we'll get going and I'll listen to him a little bit and I was like, no, we got to do this first. Oh, that's a good idea. Oh, that's right.
Well, the wheels need to get closer in. They're
Yeah,
wandering
well, see,
out.
they're not holding. You're waddling off. You're against the sidewall. They
Right, so they
need
need
to get
pins.
them in and cotter pinned.
Yeah, can you do that?
I just don't. I mean, forget about it.
Wouldn't it be cool if the battery just blew up right now? All right, so here it is. It may be rough, it might not be pretty, but it's functional. This is gonna crawl. It might take 5 minutes for it to get to the end of the curb, but that's perfectly fine. As long as the garbage gets out before the truck gets there, I don't care if it takes 10 minutes. As long as I'm still lying in my nice warm bed. Here we go.
Oh yeah, I can steer it now. Juice it up.
Whoa!
I can steer it. Hit the other one. Stop!
I feel like the Pope. All right, we've got this thing put together. Stayed up late last night, got it all wired. I'm really anxious to put some wire on the driveway and see if we can get this pig running. All we've got left to do now is hook up this sprinkler timer so that it'll open the garage door on one zone and then trigger this to come out on the second zone, and 2 hours later, reverse everything, come back in, close the door. Are we ready, Captain? Here she is on her maiden voyage. We need like a bottle of champagne to smash on the front of it or something.
A couple of big glasses for our cup holders.
And
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I love it! I want to see if it actually turns the corner.
Oh, it's going for the turn.
Here it goes.
Sweet.
I'll never have to take out the garbage again!
Let's get in it. Let's get in it.
Nope. We just broke the weld. Oh, man! Like I said, I'm not a professional welder, but I consider myself better than Tony here.
That's nice. Yeah, you got good spots.
You have some good spots.
Get in it. Stand towards
gonna break.
Stand towards the back.
No, it's gonna break off again.
gonna break.
Don't do it. Don't do it. I don't want to do that. If it ain't broken, don't break it. All right, Tony, pat on the back.
Good job,
Great
brother.
couple of days, but we succeeded. We actually succeeded in creating a cart, putting some motors on there with some little current sensors, and getting the garbage from A to B and from B to A. And I'm still pinching myself. I can't believe it.
Ready for trash day tomorrow.
We're ready for trash day. The garbage guys come at 7, so
See you at the curb.
we'll see you at the Coid. Motor on.